welcome back to another video. Today I have a Doodle With Me video for you today. So the drawing I'm doing in this video, I have a printable linked down below. So pause this and go print that so you can doodle with me. So I have a few Q&A questions to answer today. If you have any questions for me, I'd love to hear them, so put them down in the comments below so I can answer them next time. So the first question I have today is a great one. Who are your favorite art YouTubers and who are your favorite other YouTubers, non-art YouTubers? So this is a great question. I've said in previous videos that I really like Chamberlain paintings. He's a plein air painter, so I really love his videos. I like Furry Little Peach a lot. Katie Mai by Katie Mai, drawing Whiff Waffles, and those are a few of my favorite art channels. They're so creative, and I feel like they're like a lot of different type of things in those art channels, which I really enjoy and like watching those. So those are my favorite art YouTubers. I will link them in my description. And my favorite non-art YouTubers are, to name a few, I really like Lynn Chuang's channel. I love the aesthetic of her channel. It's just so cool. I really like that. Montel Fish, he has really cool music and aesthetics. Generation DIY, she's really cool and creative, and I think her videos are really like done well, and I really enjoy watching those. And then this other girl, Exo McKenna, she's like a home like renovation girl. So yeah, those are the ones I like. Next question, how old are you and where are you from? So I'm 18 and I am from the Dallas, Texas area. So the next question is, how many siblings do you have? Love your videos. So this is a good question. I have two siblings. I have an older brother and a younger sister. My older brother, who's at college, his name is Andy, and he's older than me. And then I have a younger sister whose name is Audrey. And like we live, my whole family and my grandma live all together, so I call her Nana. And then my parents, so we all kind of like love to, you know, do family stuff together. And a lot of times for the plein air videos that we make, we all kind of enjoy that experience together. Not everyone paints, but we all enjoy the places and the time together. So yes, I love my family. Okay. Next question, do you enjoy painting with watercolor? Yes, I do enjoy painting with watercolor. I got into watercolors whenever I was, I think around 14. That was the big concentrated watercolor phase, and I really enjoyed painting with them. For my birthday, for my 14th birthday, had asked to get these watercolor brush pens so I could do like lettering with that. But I love watercolor. I was just at Hobby Lobby today. If you know what Hobby Lobby it is, it's just like a craft department store almost, and it also has like decorations, and I was seeing these like paintings there that were done with watercolor, and I was just getting inspired. I want to do some watercolor. Next question, what inspires you? This is a really good question. I largely am inspired by nature. I love to be outside and just like see how the world works around me, and it really just inspires me. Like if I see a beautiful sky, I start thinking like, oh, how could I mix those colors with paint? How could I use my brush to like capture that? And I just am always like looking around nature and being inspired by that. And I think that's like, it's a big deal for me that I continue to like be looking around, and that influencing the way I do art and create. And it's really special to me to be able to, you know, kind of imitate, you know, what you see in nature, and that inspires me a lot. And then also other artists' work inspires me. I like to see things that are done differently than I would, and I'd be like, that's really cool. I really enjoy that. Like, that touches me, like, that moves me. And yeah, so I'd say a lot of what inspires me is just nature and being outside, and also just like the way I feel like people, like I really like enjoy like drawing faces and stuff because I like to capture life. You know, nature and people, I really like capturing life. And so I'd say those things like inspire me a lot to continue creating things and doing new things. So yeah. Okay, next question. Can you show some of your paintings from over the years? Okay, so this is a good... So recently we just were looking through our attic, I'm pretty sure, and like cleaning it out, and we found a painting that was from like whenever I was maybe like, I don't know, pretty young. But here is a very old painting of mine. Just a little flower and a sun in the corner and some sky and grass, and yeah, here's this little cute painting. Anyways, and then I have one from whenever I was in the watercolor phase, and I think I did this with my watercolor brush pens, but I think I was around 14 whenever I did this one. But just a little park scene with a little guy and throwing a ball and a picnic and a tree and a cloud. So I actually went to my grandma's house and found a few more paintings I wanted to show you. So this is a big watercolor painting I did for her whenever I was like 15, almost 16 I think. But it's kind of like a fun snapshot of my watercolor phase and my hand lettering, and this is like really big and I hadn't done anything this big before, so this is another little piece. So this one I did whenever I was 16, and I actually did it for my mom, but my grandma loved it so much that she had it scanned and enlarged. And this was kind of like the peak of my watercolor phase, but yeah, just a floral watercolor piece. So yeah, there's some paintings from around 10 years of difference between them, something like that. But yeah, a few of my paintings from over the years. Next question. If you could do anything, like for a job, what would you want to do? Great question. I think being an artist professionally would be a dream, you know, because I personally would love to do graphic design, like to be employed by somebody to draw and design things for them. That would be really cool. But yeah, I really would like to use my skill of art to just, you know, help people and serve different like communities and be available to help people whenever I can, as well as supporting myself or my family. And so yeah, that would be my dream for what job I would like, just to be able to use my skill or gift of art to support myself and my family and help others. So next question, when did you start learning how to mix colors? So in my Glen Rose, Texas planner video, I talked about this game that I used to play with my dad called Guess the Color. Like, not Guess the Color, but What's the True Color? And so basically what we would do is we would like look outside in nature and say, okay, what color is that cloud? My brain says it's white, but is it really? Is it a light blue? Is it purple? Is it gray? Like, what color is it? And how would you mix that? Like, what colors would you put together to make that color? And this game was so fun for me. I played it with the sky, the trees, the grass, the water, all of it, and me and my dad had a lot of fun in our family trips and just being outside doing that game. So that game really helped me a lot whenever I actually sat down to try to make paintings or create things, and just like, oh, well, to make this kind of color, I have already thought through, like, oh, you'd probably need a little bit of red in that to make that cloud a little bit more pink. Any of that kind of stuff. So I don't know if I have an exact time whenever I learned to start mixing colors, but definitely thinking through that and having that as like a little game really helped me do that better. So that's the last question I have for you guys. I would love if you have any more questions for me to answer them. So if you have them, just leave them in the comments, or you can send them to me on Instagram at lissagraceart, lissa.grace.art. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and thank you for watching this video.